Hey, how are you?
Good, Connor. How are you doing?
Doing great. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say great, but trying.
Right. Yeah. What was it like being out there again?
I loved it. Um, I was so juiced for the first game. I came out. I think we all came out really excited, and that shows in the defense and the offense in the first quarter and a half. We were balling.
Yeah. What was it that was working so well for you? To hold them down and to almost the entire first half, except for those two plays they scored on.
Yeah. I was really proud of all of the teammates that I have. Specifically, the defensive line, they were really holding down their gaps. The DBs were doing their job, and everybody was just working together, doing their job in the defense. And I think specifically, not a person stands out, but the defense together really did all their jobs. So
Hey Connor, I know the first game, a tough competitor. What do you think your biggest takeaways are, just to keep getting better throughout the season from today's game?
I think the biggest takeaway is that we are a really good team. I think we were a couple plays away from really having a really close game. They're a really good team, number 3 team in the nation, and we should have beat them. And that's my opinion. When we hold a team scoreless for 2 quarters, and our offense was moving the ball in the first half, we couldn't put it in the end zone. Nobody's fault or anything. We just couldn't put it in the end zone. But I think takeaways is that we're a really good team. Now they had a couple lucky ones. They got some trick plays in there, especially in the first half. They had 2 plays that scored that probably shouldn't. One was specifically my fault, and I'll take that. But I think the overall takeaway is that our offense can move the ball and our defense can hold people. Now, there's a lot of kinks we got to work out. I mean, you saw the score, so we got to figure some things out. But I think takeaways, the first time everybody was on the field together, the defense, the offense, everybody showed they could play. And I think more so than ever, I'm optimistic about the future, about next game at SUU. Coach Fenn brought us in the locker room and didn't downplay the loss, but he also said, we're a good team. And that next week we're going to show that.
Yeah, you're talking about the first touchdown they scored. I assume where, I don't know if you were at fault or not, but it's not a matchup that you want to be in as a middle linebacker with that guy running at you. I mean, just what went wrong on that play?
That was all my fault. I thought we were in a specific defense, and then I had help over the top. I should have ran with him, and I zone turned it back in. And as soon as I zone turned it, I realized I'd made a mistake. And I think going forward, I was really hyped that first quarter and that second quarter. I just wanted to tackle people. And I think zeroing in on my specific responsibilities, and I think everybody did a really good job at doing their jobs. But I think if we focus on that, then we won't have those big plays.
How tough is it as a defense where your offense has these kind of short drives and you guys are just kind of gassed coming back? Is that kind of what happened in the second half where you guys are just tired at that point, not playing football for so long?
I would say that we're trying to get points. And in order to get points, you have to throw the ball. And that was the game plan coming out of half, I think. And it was nobody's fault that one team, the offense or defense, was on the field longer. But that's just how football is. When you get down or when you're down 2 touchdowns, you got to score. So I think that played into it. But I think that we really responded, and our defense was doing our best to keep him out of the end zone.
I mean, how weird is it that this season you're going to see him again and it's a whole other round with them?
I was really excited. Rashid, our captain, came up to me after the game and he said, let's put that one behind us. We got him again. We got him in 5 games. And let's focus on the next game, but also focus on beating them when we go down there.
I know we were all. Oh, I know
Go
we were
ahead.
all anxious to see if there was going to be fans in the stands or not. And you're local from Rexburg. Did you have any of your family out there today? And what was that like seeing fans in Holt?
It was awesome. I didn't know how many fans were going to be able to come. My wife was able to come. My family, her family. We were able to get a limited number in, and I thought it was awesome to see people back in here. And I hope we can get more. I mean, that's not my decision, but I hope we can continue to have fans and that we can have that element as part of our team, as our fans.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah.